So just another quick video about Virtual DJ 2025 and a little trick when it comes to live stem separation. This is actually not a Virtual DJ 2025 feature. It's been that for a while, so even though you haven't updated, it'll probably still work on your installation. But what this is all about is about getting more information about live stem separation. So not the prepared ones, but when you actually just drag a track into this into the area, onto the deck, and you have enabled stems, of course, and they're running in 2.0 because that's the resource heavy ones, so that's why it's relevant. You can actually get more information. So if I go grab a random track down here and put it in here, you can of course see that it starts computing stems. That's nice. But then you can get additional information up here on the CPU. The thing is, that's actually a tooltip. And people tend to disable tooltips because there are a lot of them on the screen, and they can get pretty big. So if you disable that, you need to enable it again. So let's just do that. So tooltip here, yes. And now when I go up here and wait just a tiny second, then the bottom one is gonna be the stem speed. And as you can see in my case, the stem speed is 2.0 times playing speed, meaning that if a song is 3 minutes, this will need to use a little over a minute to actually calculate stems for it. So that's not the best, and you can also see that it's using the CPU for it. And in most instances, if you're running this live, so live stem separation 2.0, then you probably want to use a good GPU for it. So that's of course bad. Well, it's the best this laptop can do because it doesn't have a great GPU, but we can. But here we can at least get to learn that. So if this is less than 10 and you're trying to do live stem separation, then it's probably not good. And if it says CPU and you expected this to use your GPU, then it's not good either. Then you need to figure out why it's not using the hardware you thought it should use. So we can just do a little test here. We can go in and we can look at the performance, and we can see it does automatic, but I can of course tell it to use either this NVIDIA one, the A500, or this Intel one, and both are crap. They're of course fine. If I didn't have them, I couldn't get anything on my screen, but they're not good for doing stem separation. So let me just pick one of them. Then I need to restart Virtual DJ, and that's okay. We'll do that. So wait for maybe 5-10 seconds and then just start it again. That was too fast. One more time. And here it came. And same thing, grabbing the same song, putting it over here so it'll start the stem separation. And it does. And then when I look up here, you can see it's still using the CPU because it has figured out that this GPU that I told it to use, that's not usable for stem separation. So even though if I go into settings, performance, and this GPU setting, and it says this one, it's not going to use it. It's going to go with the CPU because that's the only thing that'll actually get the job done eventually. But as you can see, it is really slow. So less than, like I said, less than 10 times here, that's probably not good. Then you probably want to use prepared stems, or you want to use the stems 1.0 quality. But this was just a little trick so you can actually see what's going on. If you say, why is it not separating? What's happening here on my deck? Well, check this to see how fast is it actually separating? Is it currently separating? And is it using the GPU or the CPU? Is it using the hardware you want it to use?